Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be providing a longer term market analysis for Algorand. I'm going to cover some key levels of support and resistance, the 200-day simple moving average, which has just been retested for the first time in about 11 months. Very significant retest here. I'm also going to talk about the Algo Bitcoin ratio and this move above both the 20 and 21 weekly averages. So if you guys enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, by the way, feel free to check out my Twitter page. I'm fairly active over there as well. I will leave a link to that in the description below. So first, I do want to talk about this retest of the 200-day simple moving average. Algo really hasn't had an interaction around this moving average since initially losing it back here in the middle of January. So a very long time to be below this moving average. You can see has been downward sloping for several months. And as you can see, over the last few days, Algorand has started to come back up to this level. Currently, the 200-day simple moving average is at around 38 cents. But do keep in mind, it is downward sloping, so it will continue to average down into the next few weeks. And it's going to be really important to watch this interaction for Algorand. And if we can actually start to break back above this, and instead of rejecting off of it, similar to how a lot of other altcoins are basically rejecting off their own 200-day averages, if Algorand can start to break back above this and then flip it into support, this would be a very bullish sign, and this is something that I would look to as a supporting argument for the bullish case, because the 200-day average really does represent the longer term momentum. Again, when this is downward sloping, that momentum is very firmly to the downside, but breaking back above this and then flipping it into support really would weaken that bear market trend, and it would give bulls a more convincing and confident rally as opposed to some of these weaker lower high bear market rallies. So again, that is going to be a very key level to watch out for into the next few weeks. If we do in fact have a rejection, which is something that's playing out for a lot of other altcoins right now, where they're coming up to this level and then they're starting to roll over, if Algorand does have a move similar to that, then I'm really going to be watching out for this longer term support coming in right around 28 cents. Now this is the range low of the current range we're in. You can see going all the way back here to June, this held as support on multiple attempts, all these daily candles coming down to this level, holding it as support and then continuing back up. We had another retest in July, and then we continue to retest this throughout August as well as September. So this is the longer term region that has held as support. We have not broken structure and we have not broken back below the lows. But if Algorand does have that rejection and we do come back down, really look to see if we can continue to hold this region and this can continue to be our longer term support. Because if not, then we're going to have to target some much lower levels down from here. And I would say that would be a huge range in which, again, we've entered this range back here in May of 2022. Ultimately going sideways for the last several months. So any break either to the downside if we have that rejection or to the upside if we can reclaim this moving average, either way, if we do break out of this range, it will represent a very significant move and it would break this consolidation. So that is definitely something I'm going to be paying attention to in the next few weeks and the next few months, with again the longer term support coming in right around 28 cents and then the resistance off that 200-day average, again around 38 cents, and then the range highs around 42 cents. So now I want to switch over here to the Algo Bitcoin ratio, and I really want to focus on the weekly chart where Algo on the Bitcoin ratio has really started to flip these 2 weekly averages from longer term resistance back into support. So you can see what I'm talking about right here with this being resistance. We had this big rejection back here in May. On this lower high we talked about on the USD pair, again, we had that move right up into these moving averages, big rejection back down, and then we consolidated right under this for several months. All of these weekly candles, the wicks going up to these moving averages, ultimately the candle bodies closing under this. Eventually, Algo Bitcoin did come back above this. We just had that retest as support. So as of right now, these 2 moving averages are holding as support. Algo has started to make its way back up. And moving forward, I really would like to see Algo Bitcoin reclaim and get back above this high from September. Now what that would do is it would give the structure of an uptrend where we've already started to form these higher lows, but getting back above that level would also signify the uptrend with higher highs. So getting up to that level and then forming a higher high would be an extremely bullish pattern with these 20 and 21 weekly averages as our support on any move or correction back down to form some future higher low. So that is what I will be watching out for on the Algo Bitcoin ratio. Again, that uptrend would signify Algorand would start to outperform Bitcoin, which would bring a lot of relative strength into this pair and potentially push it back above some of these resistance areas. So I hope you guys did enjoy the content and the analysis. By the way, make sure to check out our sponsors in the link in the description below. This channel is partnered with the cryptocurrency exchange FTX.us. You can sign up to FTX.us with my referral link in the description below or with my referral code SNOWYCRYPTO and get a 5% discount on exchange fees. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you in the next one.